Hey guys, how are we doing today? This is it, the last game of 86. I know on here it says 87, so I know you're thinking, wait, but this is the last game of 86. I'll say, relax. This game released in America in 87, but its initial release in Japan was 86. So, Transylvania, a small, peaceful country in the heart of medieval Europe. The people of Transylvania whisper the legend of Dracula to their children at bedtime, only half believing it to be true. The force of good keep a watchful eye over the land, protecting all who live here. But even during the constant vigil, the forces of evil manage to prevail once every century. Each time this happens, human beings with evil hearts begin to chant unspeakable prayers. This is Dracula, the Prince of Darkness, resurrected upon the face of the earth. And each time he's manifested, his powers grow stronger. Once, long ago, Dracula was indeed revived in this manner. However, his ambition to plunge the world into darkness and build a kingdom of evil were crushed by the hero, Christopher Belmont. Following Dracula's demise at the hands of Christopher Belmont, the Transylvanian countryside slept peacefully for 100 years. Then one Easter night, the townspeople were celebrating the joyous holiday with a splendid carnival. But in the ruins of the old monastery on the edge of town, the followers of darkness were holding a black mass to revive the evil count and give him eternal life. They poured a sacrifice of human blood over his remains. As they did so, an ominous thundercloud enveloped the town. Suddenly, a single bolt of lightning pierced the monastery. In that instant, Dracula, It went away. Give it a second. Let it cook. It'll come back. It'll come back. You just gotta give her a second. I didn't think they'd take it away from me like that. It kind of threw me off my game. I'm excited. I think this is... I'm gonna make my tier list later and upload it to YouTube for the games of 86, and also just kind of a video reviewing 86 in video games, but I think this is the winner. I think this is my 1986 game of the year. I just think it's so good. It's so good. Okay, it's almost back, right? In that instance, Dracula, the Prince of Darkness, returned to this world to begin a new reign of terror. Let it cook, let it cook, it'll show up, it'll show up. But all was not lost. The successor to the Belmont family bloodline, a young man by the name of Simon, was determined to rid the land of this terrible evil. Taking the mysterious whip left to him by his father, he ventured into Dracula's castle to face the Count, alone. Let's get into it. It's Castlevania 1, baby. I love this game. What's that game at the bottom? Kid Dracula? Was that Kid Dracula that you saw? Yeah, that's a video game. That's Kid Dracula. We'll get to that at some point, don't you worry. Kid Dracula has its place. Alright, premise of this game is very simple, right? You're Simon, go through the level, kill the monsters, use your weapons. You have jump and you have whip, right? Nice and easy. Some of the kickers to this game is its jump is a very committed jump. Meaning that as soon as you leave the ground, you are set. You know where you're going to land, you have no control in the air. So you have to be careful with your jumping, and it's all about precision. You might be thinking, you know, we're picking up a lot of hearts and stuff. You must get a lot of life. No, hearts are not life in this game. Hearts are weapon usage, or special weapon usage, I should say. Turkey is life. Turkey and wall chicken. We'll try to get one of those pretty quick here. I think there's one, if memory serves. No, okay. I wish Leap of Faith had that simplistic jump. It kinda does when you think about it. Like, once you're in the air in Final Fantasy, where you're going to land is already determined. You can't control yourself in the air. It's not like Mario or most platformers. So you get a couple different power-ups. You'll see right now, I haven't used my sub-weapons yet, but we have the stopwatch. That's going to let us freeze time. We get to use the world. That's always pretty cool, right? There's a really funky skip here. I could try to do it, but I'm no good at it. But what you do is you jump into this bat, and if you angle it just right, you can land up there, and you get to skip. I think it's 2 screens that you skip. Pretty cool. Very cool skip. I'm no good at it. I've practiced it on like other emulators with like save states and stuff. But I can never nail it, so we're not gonna waste time trying to. So I absolutely adore the Castlevania games. I haven't said that yet, but I love the Castlevania series. I think these games are incredible. I think they just get better over time. There's a couple stinkers in there that we'll still touch on, but some of these like retro ones, like Castlevania 1 and 3 in particular, are so good. They're so fun. And just honestly some of the peak of classic game design. And so like you can kind of see like this first level pretty easy, right? Like we haven't had too many issues. Gothic horror just works for games. Bloodborne, yippee. That's right. Gothic horror really does work for video games, and I think like it's the monster mash this game has, you know? Like it's just the crazy amount of enemy variety. Oh, I can't get the. I'm trying to do a very specific thing. Shoot. Okay, that's fine. We'll get him. We'll get him on the salty run back. I'm not worried about it, you know? I'm not worried about any of it. There's worse shit on the local news. Get our power-ups back. Now, I thought there was a wall chicken here, but I guess not. Maybe I'm crazy. The axe is the best weapon for this fight because of its vertical arc. It makes it very easy to get some extra hits. And it does 2 damage, so boom. There we go. First stage is done, and I think there's 5 or 6 stages in this game. You'll notice that this says stage 3 in the top here. I don't know if my mouse is going there or not, but you'll notice it says stage 4. That's because each section of the game is quote-unquote broken into 3 stages. But if you game over, you start at, like in this one, no matter where we die, if we game over, we start here. So I really consider it more like the stage is broken into 3 sections. Yeah. So, okay. First stage is done. We beat the vampire bat. Stage 2 is like... I don't think the stage is called the clock tower. I think this one's just the tower. We got some new enemies showing up here, these knights. They're a little bit tougher, but again, they're, you know, basic-ass enemies, super manageable. And we just have... These are like the bane of some people's existence, right? People hate this enemy, the Medusa heads. And, you know, for what it's worth, rightfully so, the Medusa heads can be a huge pain in the ass. Because they just have this awkward, kind of wavy flight pattern that they approach you with. And with commitment, like, see, there's kind of what I'm talking about with that commitment stuff. Also, yeah, I guess I didn't really talk about this, but when you get hit, you'll notice you get knocked back. You have no control over that as well. That's also a non-controlled distance and everything, so... it's very easy to take unfortunate deaths from knockback. Where's the funny pirate man? That's Castlevania 3. His time in the spotlight will come, I promise. Unfortunately, Grant is not with us yet. This game, it's all Simon. All Simon, all the time. Those knights must feel bad that a Medusa head can knock you back the same distance as them. What's the point of this game? No Alucard? It's the first one! It's the first one! It's just Simon! Look, just because you're the anime lover who has now decided you're a Castlevania fan all because you watched the Netflix series, doesn't mean that all of Castlevania is, in fact, the Netflix series. You gotta appreciate its roots. You gotta go back to basics. You gotta see where it all begins, you know? And it all begins with our boy Simon. I gotta remember to use special weapons more. I do this thing, and I do this in every game, like where I'm super conservative about using items. And it's such a waste. Like, you're never gonna need, you know, 50 uses of the cross. So there's no reason I shouldn't be throwing it to handle enemies safely. That being said, the Medusa heads, I will almost always opt to try to just whip or avoid. Shoot. Okay, we got this. Did I just miss the whip upgrade? That's really unfortunate. Okay, there we go. Whip's fully upgraded again. Sometimes it's better to not try to kill the Medusa heads and just avoid them. I think that's something I need to remind myself. Okay, we're gonna go up, get the stopwatch. I think there's a wall turkey. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think... No? Okay, there's not. Is it down below? Was I right the first time? No. Okay. I'm just crazy. I'm just goofy with it. We're just being silly now. Okay, in here... Trying to remember who the boss in this stage is. Boss 2 is... I think it's Medusa. Oh, there's a... Well... Oh, I missed the 2, damn it. The 2 is just like a damage up, which is obviously still really useful. Silly, slippy, sloppy whipping, yeah. Okay, let these shoot. The other thing you might have noticed right there is that your whip can be used to destroy projectiles. So that's how you can handle some of the challenges in this game. It's kind of like that one song goes, you know, when something's going wrong, you can whip it. You know that one? That's the, that was written about this game, I think. Okay, let's see. Easy enough fight. The holy water is such a useful weapon It's probably the best sub-weapon in this game, honestly, because it kind of stun locks enemies. You'll see me abuse the hell out of that in Final Boss. So we're on stage 3. Maybe there's 6 stages. I can't remember if there's 5 or 6. Also, I didn't talk much about it yet, but the music in this game, so good. No Bloody Tears yet. I know that that's the, like, iconic Castlevania song, right? Like, everyone loves Bloody Tears. Which is, ironically, comes from, like, probably the worst Castlevania game. But, like, best song, worst game, you know? That's Bloody Tears? What part of Bloody Tears is that? You have 2 doos and a long do? I need to hear the version that played in the anime. Isn't it like super like orchestral and really good? I do need to hear it. Absolutely right about that. The big part? Yes, sir. Yeah, that's to me that might even be like one of the most iconic like retro game soundtracks, if not the most iconic. Probably not the most iconic, actually. I'm gonna retract that immediately, because like Mario exists, Green Hill Zone exists. There's a lot of really iconic retro game songs, so the anime version you used at the gym a lot? Nice. Must get you hyped, huh? It's that good? It's got like that good of a build-up and shit? That's awesome. I should watch the anime front to back instead of just like watching it through random clips, because I bet that it would have been like peak for me. Pick it for anime night. I only want to watch it on one condition. It has to have flying Medusa heads in it. If they don't show off the Medusa heads, I'm not watching. What do you think about that? There we go. Maybe it is 6 stages. Because I feel like... I don't remember who the boss of this stage is, though, now. I guess we'll find out. I'll pick it for anime night. Dope. We'll have to figure out how we can watch it, because I know Netflix doesn't like screen share, but we'll cross that bridge. Oh, there's Dracula's castle in the background. You see that? The iconic silhouette. Oh, okay, it's the mummy. Yeah, there must be 6. There must be 6 levels. Forget what weapon is good for these guys. Is it moving? No, we're moving. But it can move. Actually, I think it teleports. I don't think it moves. It teleports, doesn't it? Ooh, we're gonna be going into this fight very underprepared. A little unfortunate. Does this drop a weapon? No. Damn. I think we can do that. I think if we can get to them without taking damage, we can probably just DPS race it. The issue, though, becomes getting there without taking damage, right? And then I take that hit. Oh, come on. You believe in me? Bless you. Bless you, soldier. You know, it's hearts that'll win this war, right? It's not hearts that'll win this war, it's good gameplay. Okay. As we're wrapping up 86 here, kind of curious on your guys' thoughts. This can go for, obviously, VOD watchers and for you guys here in the audience right now. What games that we've played from, and again, we'll include 84 and 85 since we only played a couple games from those years. What games have been your favorite to see? Which ones have been, like, the most fun so far? King's Quest? Yeah, I've really enjoyed King's Quest. King's Quest was a lot of fun to experience because it's just so unique, you know? Especially, I think my favorite of the 3 King's Quests that we played was 2. I think King's Quest 2 was a treat. Like, it had a lot of really fun and interesting characters. It had, like, really good puzzles. That one just had it all. I liked 3 a lot, but 3 also had that time constraint thing that made it kind of stressful and made me move slower. You like Castlevania? We just started Castlevania. But I get it. I get it. It's got good music. It's really tight and fun platforming. Oh, I don't like that bird coming from beneath. There we go. I liked Space Quest a lot, too. I thought Space Quest was really well put together. If you know games that came out in 87, what games are you looking forward to, or what do you think is on my list? I think I have 12 games from 87 that we're gonna play. FNAF did not come out in 87. The Blade of 87 does not mean that the game came out in 87. I'm sorry to tell you, bud. I guess I'm lying when I say that. I'm really not sorry to tell you that. But, you know, I'm just saving face. It's publicity, right? That's all that is. I wonder if the stopwatch is the way to go with the boss here. Oh, there he is. What up, Dalkio? Delkio, good to see you, my man. You just missed it, but I had the question. I'm curious about your answer, especially. Of the games we've played in the classic series so far, 86 or 84, 85, and 86, which one has been your favorite to see? Like, which games have you enjoyed the most? Artie was saying he liked King's Quest. Bia said this one. I'm just curious what your answer is. You're a very, especially because you're a very opinionated person. Damn. King's Quest was pretty tight. I also really dug the Mega Man marathons. Alright. Yeah, we'll be coming back. We'll, because I didn't record the VODs for when I did those. Those were prior to the classic series. But I am going to go back and play them all again, too. That alright was telling? No, I think that's still a solid answer. I'm glad you like King's Quest, because there's plenty more Sierra Adventure games coming. We got another Space Quest coming up. We got another, I'm getting my ass beat. I love when my boy has some good old Capcom in front of him. You know what I like. You know what I'm all about. We could get a good rhythm. Did I see the skins for 6 are at 100? Yeah, if you get all the skins at once, if you do the season or the outfit 3-pack, 18 skins for $100. It's oh my god, I'm getting smoked. It is it's something. I mean, for what it's worth, like, it's one of those things. I'm not gonna buy them. I'm just not. Maybe I'll buy like an individual skin, because some of them I do like a lot of them. In fact, I almost think I like all of them. I think not all of them. I didn't care for Luke's skin. Jamie's was really cool. Manone's is okay. Marissa's is pretty good. A lot of the returning characters, a lot of the 2 casts have really strong ones. Like Ken's is great, Giles is great. I wasn't a big fan of Ryu's. Honda's is great. Honda's might be my favorite, actually. But yeah, I saw that price tag and I said, yep, that's fine. You know, it's all cosmetics, so it doesn't hurt me to not get it. Fuck. I do think it's funny. I talked about this a little bit. I don't remember. I think it was Punch I was talking about this with. But, like, it's so strange because it's like, on one hand, you can kind of look at it and be like, oh, it's not a bad deal because you're getting 18 costumes that's really priced at, like, $5 a costume. And then it's like, on the flip side, you can view it as, hey, the game costed $60 on launch, and now they want you to pay the game and a half for 18 costumes. And then it's like, now it seems excessive. So it's really all about how you look at it. Fuck. I can't believe I whiffed that jump. You left some there. I get they want more money than from just release sales and such, but I just find $5 a skin even more so when back in the day you had to earn shit. That makes me mad. give me an option to grind it out. Yeah, I think I think I agree to like to a degree. Because I do agree that it's like I do miss unlockables in games, right? I do wish there was more content to unlock in Street Fighter 6. But I also understand that it's like games cost a lot more to develop nowadays, and gamers aren't willing to spend more money on games that cost more to develop, but they will buy microtransactions. So it's such a like hard tightrope to walk, I suppose. I will say the one thing that I do appreciate about it though is microtransactions do help games avoid like inflation, right? That's something I will always give credit for. Because if you really think about it, like the fact that games have only gone up at most $10 in the past like how many years is pretty incredible in and of itself. When you think about like inflation and shit like that. Because it is all optional shit, right? Like the fact that they can be like, hey, we know there are people who will pay a stupid amount of money to put Chun-Li's like tits out, you know? And I guess they don't like I shouldn't say that because Capcom doesn't do that, but you know what I'm saying? Like Dead or Alive is a great example of it. Like that game has like $10,000 of DLC. And people buy it. People just buy it like crazy. Like there are people who have bought every single costume DLC in Dead or Alive. And again, I guess it's one of those things where it's like, hey, if it makes you happy, go off. Like, do what makes you happy. I will always advocate for people doing what makes them happy, right? There we go, that's the good pattern. Big win. Capcom ain't as bad as Activision making one skin. Holy shit, wait, what's that? What's the story there? Activision had a $40 skin? What was that in? Did a crossover with Diablo 4? That's crazy. You know what's funny though? Do you remember? Like, it's funny to think this is a sign of how like gamers changed over time. Do you remember the horse armor DLC for Oblivion? And it was like $2 for golden horse armor. And like back when that happened, everyone sat there laughing their ass off like you'd have to be an idiot to spend $2 to put a horse in gold armor. But now we live in the day and age where I will pop open the Mog Station. You know? Price starts at 40, raise it to 60 to freak people out so they drop it down to 50, and they're happy to buy it for 10 bucks more. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much companies actually do that versus how much people just say they do. So here's one of those things where I sometimes go like, how much is conspiracy theorist versus how much isn't? You know that I work in a sales position. And I work in an industry where I don't control the price, right? So I have no say in how things shake out. You know, I work up what they want, I let them know the price, and we go from there. And I get people all the time who, no matter how much I tell them, like, hey, I don't control this price, if I did, I would lower it to 10 bucks and have you sign up. But unfortunately, I don't. And, like, I have so many people who just don't believe that. You know, they're like, well, you say that because you want me to just buy from you. And it's like, no, I say that to be honest. I say that so that we don't play this waste of time barter game because you think I can change a price, you know? So, like, I do sometimes just think to myself, like, how much is people just saying corporations do this, like, acting like they know versus what do they actually know? All that to say, we're playing Castlevania. I think sometimes you can see that, like the MGS collection Konami did, where they ran worse than the... Yeah, that's a weird one to me. Because, like, we know that collection was released to like, kind of get people hype, for, like, the upcoming MGS3 remaster, right? Like, that's why that collection was made, was to help promote the sales for MGS3 remaster. So why would you release the games in a bad state when you have better stated versions of them? Which is kind of my case in point. Like, I don't think that's intentional. I don't think they intentionally released a bad port. I just think somehow they really screwed the pooch, like, along the line there, you know? I don't think it was malicious. I think it was just incompetence. At least they kept the source code for the MGS series, true. Hey, speaking of things in the gaming industry, Game Awards are coming up. Fuck. What's everyone expecting to see at the Game Awards? The Baldur's Gate 3 show? You know what I think is really funny? I think this is going to be absolutely hilarious. You know how there's that People's Voice category they did where it's all, like, community voted? I think that is going to end with Baldur's Gate 3 winning still. And it's just gonna prove that, like, hey, putting this category in was kind of a joke. These Baldur's Gate 3 actually deserves. I do agree for what it's worth. I think... Oh, I keep screwing up this one stupid jump here. I'm just gonna take an intentional L and get my lives back. This isn't a difficult jump. This is, like, a super easy jump. Still holding out for KH4. I think you're insane. And I think deep down you know you're insane. Actually, I don't even think it's deep down. I think you're willing to admit you're insane for hoping for it. Yeah, I think I want that. Why did I jump so early? Yeah, hope for Bloodborne 2 instead. Yeah. That's the more sane pick. Surely. How am I screwing up these jumps so bad? My madman's knowledge is overflowing. Man's seeing the things we can't, you know? There we go. Okay, that's a good pattern. I think I need to try to get, like, better at enemy influence in this game, right? Well, I guess I don't need to, because I'm not, like, planning on being a master of Castlevania 1. But I think that's the secret, right? Is knowing how to influence enemy spawns. You know, if we could take this holy water to the end, I think that would be the win. Let's see if we can get a really good pattern on this room. That wasn't so bad. Kinda recovered it. Oh, I'm losing it. We had it. We had it so temporarily. They say all hunters are created equal, but you look at me, you look at I leave the crow, you can see, oh man. Scott Steiner as the hunter. What's the name of what's the name of the hunter that you play as in Bloodborne? Do they just call him Hunter, or does he have a special title, right? I think he has a special title, doesn't he? The Good Hunter. It is not the Good Hunter. You're a liar. No character refers to you as Good Hunter. Is he? He is just the hunter, isn't he? The Goodwill Hunter. You guys suck. A genuine question. That is what the doll calls you. But like all the characters, like you know how there's Chosen Undead, there's Ashen One. Is your character just the hunter? Do they really? Do a lot of them just call you the Good Hunter? I feel like that's so silly compared to names they've done in the past. What's up, Green Suit? Okay, there we go. Get the whip. Upgrade. I don't know if the stopwatch or the holy water is better for us, you know what I mean? Like when it comes to the boss. I'm kind of thinking, well, I guess if we can stun lock him with the holy water, probably the holy water. You're chilling at work, nice. How's work going? Okay, we're gonna get a really good pattern here. Ready? I am, what's the word for it? I'm manifesting it. I'm manifesting a good pattern. We're losing it. We're losing it. Bring it back. Bring it back. Okay, there we go. Super good. Super good. I too get stunned by holy water. Okay, I should be careful about how I jump with these, yeah, because I don't want that knife. I'll take all the points in the world, I just don't want a knife. The knife will not do us any favors for the fight ahead. Okay. Oh my god, I did watch that. The Vince McMahon versus the church thing. That shit was hilarious. Oh, damn it, so close. Okay, we can do this. It's gonna be tough now because we won't have the holy water, but we can clutch it out. I'm really confused. I could have swore there was somewhere in here. There was, well, I guess there's no point turning back. I thought there was a wall chicken. I was, like, extremely confident in that. Damn. Okay. I hate how hearts don't heal you. I know it does throw you off, right? Okay, this is the one. This is the one. We got this. You are my friend. That's right. That's the Belmont family theme. Did you know that? Did I not get a single sub-weapon, really? Crazy. Shit. I know, I know. Okay. Best pattern in the world, come on. Oh boy. All things considered, I feel like we recovered that one pretty well, actually. Ooh, that too is really nice. Dracula would be dumping in his pants if he heard that shit. True. Spitting facts. This one dropped the knife, right? Yeah, I'll jump over that. The axe might be helpful. There's the chicken. See, I knew there was. I knew there was one. I'm not crazy. There we go. This is probably the best situation we're gonna get for this fight. We got the power-up. We've got the axe. I don't think it could be more ideal than this. Let's get this bread. Oh, that was bad. Damn it. Okay. Okay. We can get this. We're good. Except now I'm flipping up super bad. I'm fumbling the bag something fierce, you know? Trying to remember, what was my strat last time? What did I do? What did I do to beat him last time? What if I got really good and I just stun lock him right off the bat? Because I think if you time it right, you might be able to. We'll give it a try. I want to see if I can do it. I'm gonna do this quick too. We're gonna set a save. I'm not gonna save scum too much, but just so that we don't have to run through that first room, or like those first two rooms over and over and over. I think we can do this. This is so doable with the loadout we have. It really just comes down to timing. Like I think if you can nail down the stun timer, this fight is a no-brainer, right? I suck. What the hell? Aren't you in your, like, debut? What are you doing here? I suck. Unreal. I love you two, Cubbles. Seriously, aren't you in your debut still? What are you doing here? Goofball. Shoot, okay. We can do this. Would I smooch Dracula? No. I gotta go like super focused. Hang on. We're going Zen mode here. Wait. Is it the big guy you're supposed to be hitting? Oh, it is! Oh, hang on, that changes everything. I thought it was the other way around. My dumb ass is wasting so much time. Is that Frankenstein? Yeah, it's Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster. Look at how much easier that is. I was wasting so much time. Why is he humping his creation's neck at the start? He's just frisky. He's just in a frisky mood, that's all. He's just being a goof, you know? Just wilding with it. Alright, 2 stages left. This stage is tough. But I like the song in this stage a lot. I think the music in this stage especially is crazy good. Where do you get your own Frankenstein? Well, you can't really get a Frankenstein, you know? Frankenstein isn't so much a thing you get. It's a person, right? Now, if you want to know where you get Frankenstein's monster, the answer is you talk to Mr. Frankenstein, and you say, "Hey, homie, hook me up with one of them crazy kooky monsters of yours." And he says, "On God, fam, I got you." And then, you know, 2 to 3 business days later, you will be hooked up with your own Frankenstein's monster. That's a thing that can happen. This do be a bop, I know. This track in particular. You can almost hear like you don't want the monster, you want the man? I think that's human trafficking. I think you're talking about human trafficking. And I don't think I can legally tell you where you can obtain that, you know? This enemy is so weird how he, like, phases in and out. I got really scared. That dude made me back down so hard. Ooh, the power-up 3? Oh, fuck. That's unfortunate. Power up 3 is huge. Make that guy just leave. See, it's so weird to me that that guy can actually just walk off and despawn, but this guy... This one doesn't despawn, right? He just phases in and out of existence. Artie, do you want to explain why you want the little guy humping your neck? Want to talk about that? I just kind of feel like that's an interesting thing to want, and I would appreciate some elaboration. You know? Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that, too. Okay, it's not just me. Good. Good. I was kind of worried that it was going to be just me concerned about that. Okay, there we go. Little horny base. Oh, I can throw them at my enemies. Could you imagine? You're like just walking down the street and someone's like, "Hey buddy, I got a present for you," and they throw a little horny midget dude at you. Starts fucking the back of your head. That'd be wild. Oh, I think there's... I hope I'm right. Wall chicken? Yeah! Okay, one of the scariest rooms in the game right here. Potentially the scariest room in the game, honestly. Shit, we did that pretty well, actually. I'm gonna put a save right here. I don't know if I want to use this one because you don't have a lot of health. And this is, in my opinion, the toughest boss in this game. This fight is hell. But if you can get a good start on it, you have an important message from Cubbles. Isn't she still doing her debut? Like, what? What? I told her I love her, she already stopped in? What's up? What does she want? What's going on with my girl? Did I like it here in Whispers? I guess in Whispers? I don't know. I've never been sent to Whisper. I don't know what that does. If I'm being dead honest here. I'm ignorant to the ways of the whole dealio here. It's just like a private message? Oh, okay. It's basically like DMs but on Twitch. Gotcha. then I will check it out after we deal with death. Gotta get my game face on. Death is no slouch. See, there's so much shit. He throws like everything in the world at you. It's been sending lots of loves from Cubbles. Tell Cubbles I said love you too, and well, I already told her congratulations on the debut, but tell her again anyways. Doesn't hurt to get praised twice, right? Thank you, Inquisitor. Appreciate the hell out of you, brother. Okay. That first scythe is getting anything for friends. Bless you. Bless you, sweet, sweet boy. Go back to Cubbles, you'll learn. Appreciate you. Have fun. I hope her debut is going well. I was there for the first hour, but I had to get this done. She thanks me a million. Sweet girl. Damn, okay, I gotta focus up. This fight's so tough. I gotta stop looking at chat and just focus on getting this fight done. Oh, we were so close. Okay, we can do this. Again, I honestly think this is tougher than the final boss of this game. This is the run. False. This will be the run. I lied. This will be the run. This will be the run. This one. I really truly mean it this time. This is the one. Alright. Alright, focus up. Focus up, fellas. This is the one. No more screwing around. We had such a good pattern for a second there, too. It was slow, but it was working. Do you remember the thing I mentioned earlier about like how a lot of this game is about manipulating spawns and shit? This fight is a perfect example of that. Because the best way to do this fight is to know how to manipulate his scythe spawns and just manipulate the shit out of them. The problem being, I don't know how. And if we had a little more HP, I could probably, like, just DPS race them down, right? One more. One more, and then I think I'm going to try to come back at it with more HP. One more, I lied, because that one just didn't feel good at all. Thought that was Hector? Yeah. Yeah. That's what I said. I lied. So I don't wanna lose the axe. I don't know if the axe is actually the best tool for this or not, but there we go. There we go. That was good. That felt good. Did that look good? Because that felt really good. That one felt like the fight of fights. Alright, here we go. We're gonna first try the final boss. What do you think about that? This final stage is super weird, and you'll find out why in a bit here. Oh shit. It's super weird compared to the other stages of the game. Because there's like odd checkpoints throughout it. I'm struggling. I'm struggling with that guy. I thought that was Hector, you know? Super weird, but not unwelcome. True. Very true. Come on. Okay. Okay. This is the one. This is the one. Ready? We're manifesting it. We didn't manifest it hard enough. I don't think I've ever struggled this much with this bridge. It's kind of crazy to me. Is he... Why is he not acting the way I expect him to? Does he not realize that I'm, like, the god here, and he needs to just do what I require of him? I don't know why he's acting like he gets a decision in his movements. It's kind of strange. There we go. Okay. There's some super intense stage design coming up here. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's also fine. Shit. I want a bird to deliver my little man just like those ones. Yeah, we can work on that. I can talk to Gandalf. He sends out those birds, doesn't he? Okay, well... That's fine. That's good and well. We're good, we're good. Oh, if I can get that... Oh, come on. Just missed the stopwatch. That would have been a life changer. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We're fine. Pause. Jump. 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 Jump over that. Get this. There we go. It's a pretty good version of, or that's a pretty good run of the hall. How do I want to deal with you? Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. Did I just use the world? Yeah, that's the stopwatch. You get to freeze time, remember? It's Real Man's World. No, Real Man's World resets time. Right? This one just stops time. Oh wait, Real Man's World was a pocket watch that he used though, wasn't it? That's what you're saying. Okay, here we go. It's time. We're absolutely gonna take an L on this first attempt here with this low of health. But it's time for the final boss. This fight is crazy. But it's all about... It's really, when you get down to it, it's just all about precise jumping. Yeah, that was gonna happen. I'm surprised we went as long as we did without getting hit on that one, if I'm being honest. Give me the vampire killer. Ideal start. Yeah, we're kind of getting a bad pattern with him right now. He's got a bit of a schnoz, yeah. You ain't wrong. So your goal is to just kind of always get like this right angle where you can jump over his fireballs and whip his head. If you jump, the problem is if you jump too early, he shoots them upwards at you, and if you jump too late, you're gonna get hit by the upper fireball. So there's a small. Forgot to mention something insane about the game you sent. What's up? You can kind of, as you can see, you can kind of like use the cross to cheese some free extra hits. We have to be careful because you can. Yeah, I just screwed up. We're gonna take an L here on purpose. Music in that game is amazing. The best part is it's made from code. Interesting. Okay. Oh, okay, we're gonna take that now then. Now we're just gonna slow and steady on him. So just one step at a time. See, I was too early there, so they shot upwards. Three more. Two more. One more. And then we go on to the true final fight. Shit. Okay. Damn it, we were close. Yeah, so the final phase is where that whole stunning them with the holy water is super important. Because all you're trying to do in this last phase here is stun lock them, hit him in the head a couple of times with the whip, and then get to a spot where you can stun lock him again. So it's just, yeah, we're off to a rough start now. Okay, we can bring it back. This is still super winnable, honestly. Okay, here we go, here we go. Damn it, so close. Okay. It's fine, we can do this. It's so close to the end, and it's so winnable, you know? I'm gonna try to do some cheesy, cheeky moves to Phase 1 Dracula faster. Ah, shit. Take me out. I'm gonna need the holy water for phase 2. We don't have that holy water, we're not clearing phase 2, I'll promise you that. Here we go. I'm feeling pretty good about this one. Close, but we're good, we're good. Oops, well, that's fine. Five more. 4. 3. Oh, I missed that one. 2. 1. Wait. There we go. We win. I want Dracula's cape too. Send it in the package with the little man. You got it. But there we go. Look at that. An easy peasy end to the year 1986. Castlevania 1 is all done. Only an hour and 30 minutes too. How about them apples, huh? That ain't bad at all. What can I say? I'm a little bit of a professional, yeah? Time for the bite of 87, that's right. Tomorrow we'll come back with the first game of 87. Should be Pretty late in the day, but you guys will just have to stay tuned to see what it is. I will give a hint. It is going to be a sequel of a game that we played in '86. I won't say which one, but that does leave you with a couple options. Could be Castlevania 2. Could be... what else have we played? Could be Dragon Quest 2. Could be Zelda 2. Could be Space Quest 2. Could be King's Quest 4. I guess you'll find out. But hey, as always, I want to thank you guys for taking some time to play another classic with me. We'll have a couple of things on the way. I do want to have... I'm going to try to have my first song cover out by the end of the month, so look forward to that. I want to have my review video where we go over all the games of '86 and rank them to figure out what was the game of the year in 1986. And of course, I want to keep having these fun streams and hanging out with everybody. And maybe we'll do another community day closer to the holidays too. Not on the holidays, obviously. I want you guys to spend time with your family, but maybe we'll have a Midas Christmas, you know? Maybe we'll do something fun. We'll see. As always, thank you guys for being here. Stay shiny, stay golden, and we will yak at you tomorrow with the beginning of 1987. All right, bye guys.